In this video, we're going to talk about the law of sines. So we have a triangle here, and we need to label it. This will be angle A, angle B, angle C. Now if you remember, the angle is always opposite of the side. So this is angle A, and this is going to be side A, which is low A. Angle B is opposite side B, and angle C has side C on the opposite side. Now the law of sines is this proportion right here. Sine of A, notice that's a big A, so that's the angle, divided by side A, equals sine of angle B divided by side B, which is also equal to sine C divided by side C. Now this sentence right here says that you only need to use 2 of the 3 proportions and must always know 3 of the 4 values. So what that's saying is that if you have 2 of these angles here, you don't need this third one. The only reason we put that third one there is so that you understand there are 3 angles in a triangle, and you can use any of the 3, but you only use 2 to set up your proportion, and you need to know which 2. So sometimes that could be A and B, or it could be B and C, or it could be A and C. So that's why there are 3, but again, you only use 2 of these. Alright, so let's do a couple of examples. Let's say we have a triangle that looks like this. So angle R is 39 degrees, angle S is 32 degrees, and the side length of P to S is 40 centimeters. So what we can do is, since we know 2 of these, we may as well find this third one. We may as well find this third side so that if we need it later, we will know what it is already. Now, if you remember, a triangle adds up to 180 degrees on the inside. So if we already have 39 and 32, that makes 71. So 180 minus 71 is 109. Which means this angle here must be 109 degrees. Now what we are looking for here is the length R to S. Okay, so we want to know how long side RS is. Well, if we wanted to find side RS, okay, let's call that A, then in order to find A, I need to know what the opposite angle is. Well, luckily, I already figured that out. That's what we did in our calculator here. So now that I know what that angle is, I can figure out what that side is. So I will set up a proportion, sine the angle, which is 109, divided by the side that we want, side A there, equals, now we need another angle in the opposite side. Well, if we look at our triangle, we do have angle 32, but we don't know what that opposite side is. So we can't set it equal to that one. But we do know 39 degrees, and we know the opposite side is 40 centimeters. So I can have the sine of 39 degrees over 40. And again, we don't set up that third one, but if I labeled this A, B, and C, you'll notice we didn't use this middle angle at all. So again, the reason we have 3 is so that we can pick which one we need. Now from here, we're just going to cross multiply. So I have 40 sine 109 equals A, which is what we're looking for, times sine of 39. So go to our calculator here. Make sure you are in degree mode. So go to mode, and I am in degree mode. So I'm going to type in 40 sine 109 and see what that is. That is 37.82. So 37.82 equals A. The sine of 39 degrees is 0.63. So this is times 0.63. So I have 37.82 equals A times 0.63. To get A by itself, I'm going to divide. So 37.82 divided by 0.63 gives me 60.03. So the length of side A is 60.03 centimeters. And that would be our answer. Alright, we'll do another one. let's say we have a triangle that looks like this. Triangle RST, where angle R is 110 degrees, TS is 9, let's say centimeters, and then RS is 7 centimeters. We want to find measure of angle S. So we're missing this angle here. Well, if I'm missing this angle here, I need to know this opposite side to be able to set up a proportion. However, I don't know this opposite side, so we're going to have to use something else to figure out what this opposite side is. Okay, if we look at what we do have this angle on this side, so I'm going to set that up first. Equal, now we have to see what else we know that we could possibly use. Well, we can't use S or the opposite side because we don't know anything there, but we do know that side T is 7, so I can use that. Notice I put it on the bottom because that's where the side goes, and then angle of T. So now I use the angle R, which is sine of 110, divided by side R as 9. And again, our ultimate goal is to find S, but since we don't know that, I've got to do an in-between step. I'm going to use this 7 that they gave me for side T to figure out what angle T is. Okay, so now I cross multiply. That's 7 sine 110 equals 9 sine of T. 7 sine of 110 is 6.58 equals 9 sine of T. Number sine of T is a number, the whole thing, so I have 9 multiplied by that, so I need to divide. So I'm going to take my 6.58, divide it by 9, excuse me, 0.73. So 0.73 equals the sine of T. Since I'm looking for an angle, if you remember from before, you have to hit second, sine, and 0.73. So that's be 46.89. So angle T is 46.89. Well, now that I know that, to figure out how long angle S is, I have 2 of the 3 angles in a triangle. But we know that a triangle always adds up to 180. So instead of doing the law of sines again, which I could do, we'll just use the knowledge we have that 180 equals 46.89 plus 110 plus x. And then I combine my like terms, so 180 equals 156.89 plus x. And then I'll subtract that. Gives me 23.11. So we know that the measure of angle S is 23.11 degrees. And that is how you use the law of sines. So next we will do the law of cosine.